Now in your previous class we know the value of g, small g and as well as capital G. Now there are certain factors of g which actually affect the value of g. What are those? Number 1, height. Number 2, depth. Number 3, the shape of the earth. And number 4, rotation of the earth. So these are the factors which can affect the value of g. If we plot the distance from the earth's surface to the with the acceleration due to gravity, then this kind of graph can be drawn. This is at the surface of the earth. This is if we draw a hole on that earth, then in this point, this is the center of the earth. So as we increase the depth of the earth, that means as we increase the depth, the value of g will decrease in a straight line. And if we increase the height from the surface of the earth, then also g is decreasing. So the maximum value of g can be found on the surface of the earth. This is an important conclusion of g. So g can be varied with depth as well as height. In both the cases, if height increases, g decreases. If depth increases, then also g decreases. But the nature of the decrease is different. Now the shape of the earth, we know the shape of the earth is a kind of mysterious thing. That shape cannot be defined any physical or any geometrical shape. So shape of the earth is not familiar with any kind of objective. Where the shape is quite big, then in that case the g will also increase, and if the shape is decreased on a particular portion, then g also decrease. Rotation of the earth, due to the rotation of the earth, g also decrease. So the maximum value found to be nearly equal to 9.8 meter per second square, and for both the cases and for all of the cases, the g should be decreased if we vary. If height is varied, then g decrease. Depth is varied, g is decreased. Shape of the earth previously known, and rotation of the earth also decrease the value of g. Now there are some equations of motion we derived previously. What is that? Number 1 is like that: v equal to u plus at. Now this is the value which is the value of velocity at the final level. This is the initial velocity, this is the acceleration, and this is the time. If the body is free falling due to gravity from the certain height h to the surface of the earth, then take this direction as positive and this direction as negative. The equation is changed. In which way? The a is subsidized by the value of g. So the equation becomes v equal to u plus gt. Mind is this is for the downward case, as the downward case is said to be the positive quantity. So the value of g should be positive. If it is in upward direction, then this equation is like that: v equal to u minus gt. It is the upward case and it is the downward case. So those equations which we know previously, those equations slightly changed. And what is that? If we say v square equal to u square plus 2gs, then this equation is like to be v square equal to u square, if this equation is v square equal to u square plus 2s, then this equation should be v square plus 2gs or 2gh if the height is h and the body is moving downward. And the third equation, which is s equal to ut plus half at square, that equation can be written as s equal to ut plus half gt square. In both the cases, or in all of the cases, the body is to be in the downward direction. If it is in upward direction, then those plus signs can be subsidized or can be replaced by the negative signs. So these are the equations of a motion of a body which is the motion in a vertical direction or due to the acceleration of gravity. Now, so there are two important differences we note from the class. One is the mass and another is weight. Mass is the amount of substance present in a matter, and weight is the gravitational attraction or gravitational pull of the earth due to the gravitational attractional force. Mass cannot be varied as the amount of substance cannot be varied, but weight can be varied as the value of g should be varied point to point. The mass having unit kg and the weight having unit Newton, as it is the unit of force. That means the weight is nothing but the force of attraction due to the gravitational pull of the earth. Thank you.